Hello, everyone. I don't know why it didn't unmute me there. It was supposed to unmute me. That feels bad. I did an entire intro. Okay, take two. I'm doing a mug motion. Never mind. Don't worry. The bit's gone. All right. It's Monday. Mondays suck. And I thought, what a better way to celebrate how terrible Mondays are than for us to go out drinking and discussing our problems in a tavern. The tavern setting. So, I do have Twitch integration enabled. So hopefully this works. I've never played this game before. I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. Ooh. Okay. You know what? Sure.
Once upon a time in a world far, far away.
If you don't use
in a realm ruled by dragons
the
and
accessibility
magic.
options, you might lose the
Well,
accessibility options.
actually, it was this line specifically. Not that far away. Let me start over. Once upon a time, somewhere in Gaia. Not that far away.
Got it.
There was a tavern. My tavern.
Oh, that's a beautiful tavern. With a little
A
Cthulhu
place
door.
for anyone
I'm here
looking
for
for an
Cthulhu
adventure or a quick refreshment.
And bird. No bird.
A place open to everybody.
I want to pet you, crow. No,
Even
okay,
trapdoors,
well,
I suppose. But
it's in my
I'm
tavern
not
now,
just your
so he's
typical
gonna be my new best
innkeeper.
friend. Oh,
My drinks are infused with magic to aid ambitious adventurers on
Is this
their
one of his feathers?
quests,
Might be one of his feathers.
to make sure they always return victorious. Big shoes to fill, I know. Then again,
Just talking over.
what's the worst?
I can't help it. There's a bird on the screen. Boy, boy. Look. When it comes to crows, ravens, and owls, I will talk over anybody. I do not care. I do not care. I will absolutely talk over people. Look at this bird. Look at this lad. That's a beautiful little boy. Look at that little guy. Okay. Yeah, it's cool you get a crow friend right off the bat. Hi, Inkeep. How's it going? All fine and dandy? I can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy? Yes. Yes, all fine and dandy. I had such an exciting day. Really exciting. Did you go on an adventure? Even better. I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster or a mushroom mimic. Maybe a gnome. Did it? No. But I got to take another walk around the grove. How was it? Great. I got to see the same stones, the same trees. Honestly, this does sound like a nice day. I get tired of monotony. Sure. But like, at least you got outside. That's more than I can say for my day. The same amaranthine hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon. Same moss. I even got to water the asters. Didn't really need it. I was there. So it sounds very exciting. Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut. Nuts are healthy. Very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. There are various types of nuts. Walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts, pistachio. I'm allergic. My life is as thrilling as these nuts. No! She's allergic to these nuts. No! Oh. I didn't know that. keep the bowl of nuts away from you. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. Just not something very fun. Oh god, that is the most concerning. Yeah, it's like, oh god, there's so many video game references. One I can think of is like in World of Warcraft, casting holy light on yourself so you can feel something. But it's just like, Jesus, no. Stop. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? No, I think that counts as a mistake. So, what you're saying is you're missing some spice. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong voice. So, what you're saying... Sorry, throat just got a little, high-pitched there. So what you're saying is that you're missing some spice? Oh, no. I have a very, yeah, sorry. You know, sometimes when you just talk to people and like, yeah, sometimes you talk to people and you start to adapt their mannerisms, and that's how accents form, you see. But, yeah, I just copied your voice entirely. Hey, you just pick up some things. I don't think chilies would help me much. So, I'm very good at growing phoenix chilies. Hang on. If that's my bartender voice, I need to have water at the ready. Might have to go a little less gruff. I was talking about the spice in your life. That's what you meant. Well, yes. Oh, it's not that it hurts too much. It's a little bit gravelly, and my voice isn't super used to it. I was trying to do a different voice, but I settled into this one more naturally. I don't know what the fuck it is. I can't. My voice acting consists of just dropping my voice, and that just adds gravel to it. I was able to do a darker voice earlier that hit pretty well and didn't scratch the throat as much. I think I got it here. This doesn't scratch the throat as much. If I can stay in this range, I'll be much better. Oh, that's what you meant. Well, yes, exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah, it's hard when you're switching back and forth, especially because I'm not a good voice actor. You can tell I've immediately lost Fable's voice. Just a lot of salt. I'm like a bland soup. So, classic case of boredom, I see. You know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Like, life isn't bad, but also not particularly fun? Ah, cool. So, if I okay, we're testing out Twitch integration here. If I press this button, then people can actually vote for the dialogue, which, boy, that means you get like 100% of the votes. So our choices are, have you tried visiting a circus? Or have you tried adding some zest to your soup? You gotta get that zest in your life. Yay, it works! Okay. You never know with like Twitch API if like a game that's over a year old and has API integration is just gonna be completely broken by it. There we go. Have you ever tried visiting a circus? Huh? Oh, well, perhaps you could find something fun there. I'm not into the whole circus thing. Don't scare me. I always think they have ulterior motives. So many ulterior motives. Like one time, they asked me to shake their hand, and it was a joy buzzer, so I got shocked. And another time they asked me to shake their hand, and they ended up squirting me with a little thing, with a little flower they had on their lapel. You know, just kind of like right there, just kind of sprayed me with water. And then another time, they shook my hand, and when I tried to pull away, I had a handkerchief stuck to it. And of course I tried to get away, and I wanted the handkerchief off, so I just pulled and more handkerchiefs came out. So then I just kept pulling and pulling and pulling, and then more handkerchiefs kept coming out. And I used the handkerchiefs to wipe away my tears. The anxiety was too much for me. Oh god, that face. That face is guilt-ridden. She's done something. The way they look at me with their empty eyes and wide smiles. Ugh. Scary. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what is singing if not the telling of a tale? I sang to a bird, but it exploded. I'll avoid doing that in your shop. I see you have a new crow friend. How can I sing of things that if I never lived through anything? What do you mean? Well, day in, day out, in the same green soup of routines. I fucking feel this. Sure, I have my forest, I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example... Oh, sorry. Like, sorry, I was, Oh man, my voice went on a fucking journey there. Sorry, I was doing your voice. Like you said, you just pick up the voice. Listen to this song I started writing. I'm not singing. I cannot sing. I cannot sing. Soon they will become one. Yes, one harmonious voice. One of us. Yeah, I can't actually sing, so I'm just going to say these words. And I will say this. If ever you hear me even trying to sing, I am not doing it with the intention of sounding good, because if I was, I wouldn't be singing in front of people. I am way too anxious about my singing. But if ever you do hear me singing, say, wow, that sounds amazing, so that I don't break down and cry. I wish to be a hero, slay mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph resting by the lakes. Yeah, same for you. All right, if ever I hear you sing, I'll say, wow, that's amazing. That's the most amazing singing voice I have ever heard. Even if we're trying to sound as terrible as possible. Just like, wow, it's so good. Alright, let's see what we got here. A pretty nymph. That's pretty daring. Well, that sounds like a good song opening to me. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, really? You think so? Well, perhaps it has a nice flow to it. But nothing actually happens in it. Because all I do is sit around and wish for things to happen. I don't even know what nymphs do. I've never met one. Taxes? Maybe? Fucking... I love you, Fable. You're amazing. Oh, you thought calling it daring would be like insult? I see. I see. I love how people can interpret it like a normal sentence and they just look at it and just go, that's sarcasm. That's sarcasm. And it's just like, oh, Oh. No, no, no. I think the daring is like, oh boy, quite daring, yes. No, I don't think they do taxes. I'd love to sing about, you know, the exciting magical things I encounter. Yeah. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Guess what is that? Ah, there we go. Neutral good. Arcana the Hanged Man. I don't know anything about Arcana. Does this mean that it sucks to be them? Age 110, pronouns they, them. Class Ranger, there we go. Background Ashen Grove, yep. We know about the Grove. We've got the Grove. The Hangman is the card that suggests ultimate surrender, sacrifice, or being suspended in time. Oh, that's perfect. Oh yeah, no worries about misgendering, because I I didn't even, like, I haven't played this game either, so I'm likely going to misgender characters as well. I have no idea what's going on. They dream about being an adventurer, but are troubled by severe anxiety. Fucking me. I have found me in a video game. I have found me in a video game. Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, we didn't know it until we looked at a book, so that's pretty much it. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? I'd prefer you didn't. Okay. Maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I'd love a drink. The usual... Yes, please. Be careful around nymphs, Fable. Yeah, Fable, you really gotta be careful around those nymphs. I don't remember what nymphs do, but they're crafty. They're crafty. I think they steal your name. That means Swift Strike, in case you forgot. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. So wait, she comes to the tavern. I thought this is so fucking accurate. This is so incredibly accurate. I love it. She talks about it, or sorry, they. Sorry, that is true. We looked in the book. We found the proper pronouns. They live out their life in the Grove, hating the consistency of everything, hating the routine and the monotony. They come here and they're talking about the most interesting part of my life is when I come here and have your new drinks. I'll have the same old like fucking move. The most interesting thing is when I get to eat different things. I'll have the same thing I eat every day. Thank you very much. No, don't change it up. It's fine. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It's my favorite. It always makes me feel like a featherlight nymph floating on the waves of a sunny lake. Real big fan of those nymphs. You want to be with a nymph or be the nymph? Both? But mostly I want a Swift Strike. Almost slipped into it again. Valid? Yeah. Message received. Although, I was wondering, I've been coming to your tavern for so long, I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Yes. Really? Yes. What should I do? Do I put on an apron or summon a familiar? You have the crow. Do I make like a raven? Actually, I have a frog back at the grove. His name is Frederick. How do I summon a familiar again? Just follow me. And this is Andu. Okay, I think if you do exclamation mark pet Andu, it'll do something. That's part of Twitch integration, but I don't actually know. Welcome to my drink mixing nook. Oh, I think it needs a space. From what I saw. Ah, there we go. Oh my god. Oh, look at the little guy. He's so happy. Oh, sorry, I started clicking forward. Oh no, I wanted to pet him, but I started clicking forward the dialogue. So this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andu. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Where do we start? Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. And to make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Order. Oh, you pinned my order. Yeah, all visual novels need to have a thing where you can see past the dialogue in the menu. Exactly. Exactly. Let me pet Andu. I don't care if I have to press a little like eyeball button in the back corner. Just let me pet Andu. I did. And if I wanted to look for specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes. Can't you just mix freehand something to see what sticks? No, I like to mix and match for a more varied result. But the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I use the chalkboard to draw it on the board. What if you picked the wrong one? I can either erase it with the sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles on the right. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. I think dexterity sounds I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. I had a feeling you might say that. The pet Andu is going to be the favorite, I see. He gives little stars in his eyes. The purple bottle looks the tastiest? Yeah, that purple bottle definitely looks the tastiest. I wonder what bottle that is. Because I feel like, okay, if that's it, that's mine, right? If it's top, I mean, I don't know what any of these are actually now that I think about it. Is that charisma? So the fire is charisma. It has a crown on it, so it does look like it's charisma. That's a sword. That must be like a shield or something. That has a feather, so that must be that. So yeah, that's gotta increase your intelligence. I guess. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, if it matches the map, then it's like intelligence, wisdom, something like that. Which, I mean, come on. Purple is obviously the best color ever, so it's just the way it goes. If I mess up or want to redo my drink, I just feed my mistakes to Andu. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Hell yeah, Purple Gang! Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. You got this. Okay. I don't know which one the dexterity is, but I'm gonna add this one. Fine. Okay, so it's feather. It's just 3 feathers? Okay. Okay. Up. There we go. There we go. I see what I was doing. Use Andu? No. Sorry, Andu. Here you go. You want a drink? There you go, bud. Yeah, give me a triple feather shot. Indeed. Andu is so fucking ready. Let's make it Andu all smart. There you go, buddy. Yeah. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Alright. Wait, did that not? Wait, does Swift Strike need like a little bit of... What is it currently? Does it need like a little bit of this? Okay, I see. And then a little bit of this. Swift Strike! Okay. Did you get a Chivo for petting Andu? I did get a Chivo for petting Andu. Because Andu is best boy. Ding! Oh, there it goes. Nice. Wow! It actually does teleport. They have a little sign. Honestly, that was very adorable. Once I knew what I was doing, that was really cute. It's got little feather things going around. Okay, okay. Of course it does. What'd you think was happening? I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. Actually, I'll give my creation a taste. It's just water, but you know. That's delicious. I made that? You made that. Sip, sip. Thanks for showing me the ropes. Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of. Aren't you scared they'll be the end of you? Maybe, but how would I know if I never try? Do you actually want to try? Well, yes. I want to tell great stories, but... But what? Never mind. Oh, hello. I love your glove. So edgy. Wait, there's a wanted map? How can I help you? Ooh, I can look at this. We have quests. Rumors. Our drinks. Ah, here we go. We have our ingredients. I assume that means that we're gonna get other ingredients, maybe? I don't know. Infusions? Okay. Yeah, there's a past dialogue section in the book. That's very handy. Also, this? Yeah, that's just straight up the log. Cool. How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right. What kind? Drinkable. Very specific, thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt. Sure, whatever. Alright, we got spoken heart on the order. Here we go. I was thinking This guy needs charisma too. Yeah, he gets called out on that. Holy shit. Here we go. And then a dash of this. Here we go. A little bit of that. Lovely. Order up. Oh, I went too quick for you to pet Andu. Haha, you gotta be quick on that. This should be digestible, maybe even tasty. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Don't say that about Fable's singing. We talked about this. Only positivity. Almost. For real, it's just so rude. Alright, let's see this. A banshee is haunting the lonesome lagoon, wailing a song that will shatter your bones. Hopefully hyperbole. Yeah, there's rumors to pick up. Alright. The brooding type, I see. What are you thinking about, Fable? Just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? Well, isn't that up to you? I wish it was. My brother says dreams are a fool's errand, and I'm running away from where I belong. Well, I just so happen to have a drink called the Fool's Errand. It's primarily charisma and strength. Yeah, I was hoping that they would hear that guy, what that guy said. Yeah, it's possible. Like, you might just... Sometimes in a bar, people are very honed in on their own life. They only look at their drink and the bartender kind of thing. And I feel like that's what's going on. Very, very much in her own bubble. We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods. Like the stream that ripples down the mountain. Or the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. And is that what you're meant to do? Yes. No. Not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. I want to sing songs about my adventures and make other people yearn for the same freedom. I would totally 100% play this character in D&D. Maybe they're secretly nymphs because nymphs are supposed to take care of nature. That's true. Maybe the brother is just like, no. You're an elf. You're definitely an elf. It's perfectly fine. Everything's perfectly fine. You just need to stay in the forest, take care of the forest, and everything will be fine. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the grove, as well as my sisters. I think you'd be fine without me. Wait, so you're saying you have a singular brother and several sisters? This is sounding more and more nymph-like. I don't think that brother is actually their brother. Just taking care of a fuck ton of nymphs. Well, then you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop from aching then? I think so, yes. What if it's wrong to leave, though? What if destiny never meant for me to leave? What if it did? Uh-huh. Yeah, I have 45 sisters, but only one brother. What are the odds? And he's the oldest, so it was brother, sister, 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 sister. That's a lot of coin flips that he lost. I like the odds of if it's, 50-50, and biology is weird, it's not quite 50-50. But if it's 50-50, calculating the odds of one brother in like 46 sisters or like 45 sisters. Like, what are the fucking odds of that? That's so many lost coin flips. That would be a dream come true. Be your own, Genie Fable. Your adventure starts with you. Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. Bye, sad Fable. You will be missed. Ooh, nighttime. Oh! Hello. How are you doing this evening? Greetings, traveler. How may I help you? Ayo. You own this establishment, innkeeper? Last time I checked. With whom do I have the pleasure? Is that Carolyn? That sounds like Carolyn. The name Carolyn. Like, I'm trying not to do Carolyn, but it's like Carolyn. So it's like Carolyn. It's like if you're saying Carolyn really, really fast, so much so that the speech doesn't really pick it up. You can call me Care or Lynn. I couldn't care less. Nice to meet you, Care. Lynn. What can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? You can't find the official pronunciation, so it's a made-up name? Perfect. Perfect. It looked like it was Irish. I genuinely thought it was Irish. I really love watching people who've never tried to pronounce Irish names. Like, obviously, the joke is that they are written in another, like, language that is not English. So they are a little bit weird. Like, the lettering doesn't necessarily translate to an English pronunciation. But I love some of them because they look exactly like they are, and then some people just go like Siobhan. It's like it's Siobhan. It's just Siobhan. It's not. My one coworker really struggles with names sometimes, and it's really funny. You do the thing with the quests, right? So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. No, not quest for me, but I may have one for you. Or your notice board. Well, tell me more. Heard of a werewolf making trouble in Tigerin. Tigerin? terrorizing farmers, tearing sheep apart, the whole program. It's your mom's maiden name? That's hilarious. It kind of looks like a bunch of random letters, but if you like pronounce it, it's the exact same. It's the same with a lot of my coworkers are from like India, and so some people are just like, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce your name. It's like, what the heck do you mean? It's the most like phonetic name any foreign name in this company is going to be. Like any company from like any person from around the world that is not from Canada and the US, you're gonna look at their name. That is like the most phonetic pronunciations you are going to get. Yeah, you can really tell when people don't try. A werewolf? Oh, that's news to me. Do you think our innkeeper is a guy to add Missy to the end of things? Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade. And that was as far south in Ereve. Oh, yeah. Oh, it would feel very weird. It makes things very awkward sometimes when people don't do it. Been wondering if it's the same one, just moving up like a nomad. Okay, I need to know. Berlin, Beast Slayer. Kin is the Mvukakin. Mvukakin? Sure. Okay, her arcana is the chariot. What does that tell us about the chariot? Is that she's a noble lady? The chariot is a card about overcoming conflicts and moving forward in a positive direction. One needs to keep going on through sheer hard work and commitment. Yes! This is exactly the character I wanted her to be. That is, I wanted the hardworking sexy mommy. Yes. Hardworking muscle mommy werewolf, let's go. I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel. Hi, Dusklands. Ugh. You mean the one with the vampires? I think so. No, that just splits society into two camps. Team Vampire and Team Werewolf. Yeah, I love the idea of Tarot Arcana as part of their backstory motivation. That's so good. You join hardworking, sexy werewolf muscle mommy, let's go. I'm really glad that reaffirms your decision to join the stream. Look, we all want a hardworking, sexy werewolf muscle mommy. Which one are you, Innkeep? I mean, okay, you can vote with one or two. I think it's fairly obvious where my vote is. My vote is definitely going Team Werewolf here. And I'm just gonna even put it in there. I'm throwing it in there. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah, exactly. You're not saying vampire to her. Everyone's on Team Werewolf. Even if it was your real answer, that's fair. That's fair. Everyone can have their preferences, but you gotta admit, she just did a tongue lick thing. Oh my god, she just did a tongue. My brain cannot stop it. Stop it. That's too powerful. Too powerful. Team Jacob if Jacob was a 6-foot-tall Amazonian werewolf mommy. Indeed. Indeed. Alright, yes. The lick apparently has proven to be too powerful for me. I can't deal with that. Is it the fur or the pecs? Neither. Questionable experiences with the other camp more so. I'm itching to ask for details. But don't. How about you? Wouldn't you like to know? Yes. That is why I asked. I really would like to know. Keep guessing. Has anyone ever told you that you could pass as a werewolf? Yes. All the time. At least twice a day. Only downside of looking like a wolf is getting mistaken for one. I see. Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself, or? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look too much like my Uncle Dragon. I'm sorry, you had an uncle who was a dragon? No, my uncle's name was Dragon. Yeah, I can't blame her. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. Uncle Dragon, he's nuts! Yes! Fucking got him! 2 for 2! Same fate befell the Aunt Olga. I'm sorry to hear that. No, that hag had it coming. She was a bitch. Never fall behind your grooming schedule, or before you know it, the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow. That's a little bit fucked up, not gonna lie. You just go a little bit neckbeard for a little while, next thing you know, Van Helsing's hunting you down. Actually, now that I say that, that's not the worst thing. At least it would force people to wear deodorant. Convention goers, beware. Sucks to suck. Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves? Don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, that southern werewolf, yeah. They should definitely have Van Helsings at cons, yes. Yes. If nothing else, there should be like I want someone with like a pressure washer, not a pressure washer, but like, you know, water in a hose kind of thing. If there's a really bad convention goer, just like pull a fire brigade and just be like running down the hall, and then just like pull up in front of the person and just like spray them with water and then leave again. Right, so anything else might help others get done with it rather swiftly? It'd be like the monster. Yes, the monster's decontamination would be great. They put up a little wall, spray you with water, throw deodorant at you. It would be fucking fantastic. Fetch. Pardon me? Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch. That works? On my dog. Trust me. Fetch. Oh, I can move these around? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So these are all just kind of... All right, so we now have rumors for what's going on with this werewolf. So werewolf is roaming around Triggering. Had previously been seen in Erove. And they just like to play fetch. Good to know. Thanks, Carolyn. Not that hard. Either Carolyn, Care, or Lynn. All right, what's her name gonna be? What are we going with? I do like the idea that he can't decide. That they're just like fully just like like every single time they see it, every single time they see her, their brain is just running through the like the like Carolyn, no Care, no Lynn, no Carolyn. All right, let's go with Lynn. All right, Chief. You got a name, or is it just Innkeep? Just Innkeep for now. Playing hard to get, I see. Oh yeah. Well, you see, I'm from the Feywilds, and we don't really like to give out our name, because names have power. Well, Innkeep, then before I venture on, you've got a drink for me? Of course. What would you like? I'll take something powerful, something with a whole lot of strength. And don't you dare give me that watered-down muck instead. All right, I can do that. Order, strength. Right. There we go. All right, we got the Southern Brawler coming our way. Let's get this potion all brewed up here. There we go. Get that going. Yes, there we go. That's nice. And give it a little bit of this, just for some funsies there, and a little bit of charisma, cause you know them noble types. All right, before I hit the thing, does anyone want to pet Andu? Yeah, she lives here to mix drinks and change lives. That's for sure. There we go. We got some Andu petting going. All right, we'll feed Andu. Here you go, bud. There you go. Nice. There we go. A drink with 0 water as requested. Not bad. It's just what I was craving, thanks. It's a very fancy cup. I love that cup. Can I have that cup? Wish I was drinking out of that cup right now. So, where are you heading from here? Perhaps back west through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of. What kind of business? Personal business. Care to elaborate? No. But you won't stop asking until I do, will ya? No. My cousin claims her crop is being stolen by undead snails. Yeah, it's nice that her name changed on the speech bubbles. I really like that too. It's small attention to details in visual novels that will always win people over. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so might as well humor her. And make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was copying your mannerisms. That's to make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself? Something like that, yeah. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead. I gave her nobility, but she has... I gave her, like... I tried to give her posh, but she has a lot of more of a, like, gruff soldier kind of thing, but I don't know if I can do higher and gruff at the same time. It's certainly unconventional. Okay, I'm gonna take a swig of water. I'm gonna try I'm gonna try up and gruff. All right. All right. So if I go up, that's how I figure out voices. Yeah, it's hard when the characters don't make any noise for you to base it off of. All right. Let's figure out some voices here. Just gonna scream a little bit. All right. And if I do her normal voice, it would be more up here. But then if I wanted to add some gruff to it, I would have to force it to back a little bit. And it's just really not working. I'm not good at higher voices. I think I would have to like change the accent. I think it's the accent that's messing with it. But either way, well, that's one way to put it. I think there's not much use digging up the past. Oh, maybe you go Southern Belle. She's from the South. Hang on. We may have cracked the code here. I'm pretty sure she's from the South. Big brain. Or eat your face. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. I wouldn't mind talking like a normal person. I ain't exactly up for philosophizing. You started this conversation. And I'm ending it. All right. Well then. If you find any more rumors or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf. Don't do groups. But sure. For more work, I'll be back. There we go. I'll be waiting. And we got an ad break. We'll be right back after the ads. That's the wrong button. Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully it came back. Yeah, it came back. Okay, cool. Welcome back, everybody. I am eating ice cream. Thank you for changing my headgear, Joel. I didn't need glasses to read. It's perfectly fine. All right. Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Welcome back, Faye. Love you, Saljo. No, don't want them to go to waste. Oh. Okay, I think we take the tutorial with it. You know what? I'll leave it up to the vote. 1 or 2. I'm casting my vote for 1. Do he do tutorial? I opened the vote because I knew Saldro would vote against me. You're always against me. Alright. Closing in 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, alright. There we go. Fine, I guess I got a few minutes. We get to spend more time with Lynn. I'm so happy. Let me see your setup. So, this is where I sort all the rumors I've collected. I also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Smart. I think the best next step would be sorting the matching snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, you'll end up confusing adventures. Once you're done, select the quill of yours and it'll write up. Got it? Yeah, I got it. Thank you for your help, Lynn. Put it on my tab. That's not how that phrase works at all, but you're so goddamn beautiful, I'll allow it. Good night to you, too. Alright then, let's assemble this quest. Alright. Wolf a potential threat. You know, Wolf was previously seen in Erove. Werewolf's secret is to play fetch. Apparently that works. We're gonna go with that. The innkeeper voice is reminding me from the pro tag from Vampire Therapist. I don't actually remember the voice of Vampire Therapist. Did it have a voice? Also, my voices are so inconsistent. I can't keep a consistent voice at all. It's just a southern vampire guy. A lot of my voices end up sounding southern, and I don't know why. I don't know why I slip into southern. I have no association with the South. Andu! It's okay, we'll feed Andu in a moment. Can I do anything? Birds! Yeah, I'm farther from the South than you are. I'm farther from the South than most Americans. What is that dragon? My brain saw that dragon and went, Pride Dragon? Is that a Pride Dragon weather vane? If it is, I don't know what it would be, but like, I like it. Quest taken. Fable. Oh, what do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says there's a werewolf terrorizing Peregrine. Is that true? Yeah, she's got very nice ears. It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday? No, not yet. Pet crow? We need a name for the crow. It's so active. I love it. What kind of hero are you looking for? Well, I suppose it would have to be one who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even. Preferably one who's good with a bow. One who tells me they want the quest. Ah, well, I'm good with a bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around the woods. I know, Fable. Come on, you can do it. And maybe I want the quest. Just maybe? Oh no, not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forests, you live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you got silver arrows for your birthday present last year, and they've been collecting dust in your room and I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And then I didn't think that far ahead. I see. Or rather, I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest? And I have to go on a quest. Mood. If I say I'm gonna meet a friend somewhere, then I have to go and meet a friend somewhere. That's a lot of effort right there. Yeah, wish we had smaller quests for them besides werewolf. Yeah, oh, your first little adventure, slaying a werewolf. Have fun. I guess she does have ranger experience. Like, she is an experienced ranger. It's just this is her first time leaving the forest. I have to fight the werewolf or just talk to the werewolf? Which is worse? Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me, and what if I try to shoot it with my silver arrow and I miss and shoot a tree instead? And then the tree would be mad at me. You're right, they got this. Yeah, they got this. Yeah, totally. But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead because of the werewolf. Well, that took a quick turn. Maybe I should put the quest back. Fable? Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe. I can't make this decision for you. Yeah, I wish they weren't alone. Yeah, the alone part is going to be difficult. Neither can I. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision. Hang on. Need to screenshot this. Just gonna send this to my partner. There we go. For no reason in particular. For no reason whatsoever. Just gonna send that to my partner. And, yep. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes a decision for me. Just gonna... There we go. There we go. Felt like a slime. A frozen slime. A frozen slime that can't move. They put me in a room. Rubber room. Rubber room with the rats. And rats make me crazy. I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? Our tavern is open to everyone. See that plant back there with the little tentacle coming out? That's actually a patron. That's not a plant. That's Fred. Yeah, it's true. Slimes are usually pretty chill. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water. More slime. Bones. You sell bones? Only the slimes. And the occasional wolf who just wants to chew some. Ah. Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. We'll be able to pick them up from the forest floor. I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. She was unimpressed. They were unimpressed by that, alright? They're a little unimpressed. So why are you so anxious, Fable? In general? I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. Like, about the quest, it seems that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead, as if to avoid some sort of obligation that you would feel from this quest, or sense of danger from it. Oh, well, I do want to go on that quest, but werewolves may not be the best muses. But it would make for a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms. The worms? They seem like they need protecting. Your crow has already killed 10 today. Yeah, worms need protecting. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy. Well, you know, slimes really enjoy their bones shaken, not stirred, so that's good. Is there something making you feel like you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf? You don't need to know what it's thirsting for. It might prefer orange juice. It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light in the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mary Morgan incident. Or my first encounter with the Amaranthine Hydra. Or the reason why no one wants to spend time with me. Oh my god, Fable. Jesus Christ. Alright. We can only investigate one of these. All of these are probably tragic. I'm gonna eat my ice cream cone real quick. Vote now for what we will do. Or just what tragic incident do we want to hear about? I'm kind of really curious what the Mari Morgan incident is. I'm casting my vote for one. This is a good ice cream cone. They all sound interesting, yeah. Honestly. Honestly, I think 3 just sounds really sad because it sounds like it sounds like self-defeat talk, right? Like, the why does no one want to spend time with you? It very much is just like, no, people do. You have like 35 other sisters and they love spending time with you. Your brother loves spending time with you. You're here. I'm enjoying your company and your patronage. Like, it entirely comes down to, you know, you just not wanting to kind of go out there rather than all of that. If there is a certain event, you know what? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna stop and we're gonna go with because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky, and whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. Yep, that's it. Sorry, big cone. That's it. That's the entirety of it. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Imagine there's just one nail sticking out of the whole kingdom. Everyone would have passed by it except for me. I get caught in it and rip my coat. Did that happen once? Once? I wish it had just been once. It seems like my life only follows a path that's the most embarrassing. Fair enough. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go. Like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. I do feel particularly unlucky sometimes, but like turning it into a reason no one wants to be around you is very, very sad. It's definitely what, like, the reasoning that they've come up with for why they, you know, why they don't hang around with people. And like, that's probably not the reason why people don't hang out. It's because they don't know that she wants to hang out. Like, the bartender knows. Bartender knows people want to hang out, but she probably hasn't communicated this with anybody else. Because all she does is walk around the grove, you know, talk about some nymphs. Like, whenever she meets people, she just goes into a weird conversation about nymphs and how much she wishes she could meet them. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, they probably keep themselves, and then they keep to themselves because they feel like they're unlucky. Yeah, in their own eyes, it's a fucking self-fulfilling prophecy. That ice cream cone landed nowhere near the garbage can. Nymphs are their special interests. Yes. You can read all about it on their Tumblr blog and their AO3 posts. You're really too harsh on yourself, Fable. Am I? See, just last week, I went to gather some fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming, and they make very nice bouquet, you know? Or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But being me, I confused them with their evil twin, the Weeping Amaryllis. Now guess what I spend the whole day afterwards doing? Weeping? Like a baby, all day long. I plucked them, I released their spores, and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rushing over me. Never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry, that sounds horrible, Fable. It was. Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture of hogweed. Yeah, I'm glad that doesn't exist IRL. But you know what? You know what? That might actually be very nice. That might be a relief thing. You know those days where you just need a good cry? That's why you have some potted weeping whatever. On the day that you just need a good cry, you just go over, rip it out, and just cry your eyes out for the day. Have like a tub of ice cream, watch every rom-com that's ever existed. God, this sounds like a great day. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. What the? Did the bird just poop? Did you just poop? Oh, we can look at the other ones. All right. In that case, I wanted to investigate the Mari Morgan incident. Yes, the Mari Morgan incident. Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank God a word didn't get around. It was my very first adventure. The chance to finally escape from the daily grind. What happened? An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Yeah, I'm glad we get to hear at least two. I'm here for that too. Due to the Sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. And the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So they wanted guidance from a local ranger. A merchant up in Tegrin recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure. Yay! I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. I think the bird is pooping. So, of course, it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves. Why were you so nervous? New people, seasoned adventurers. One stronger than the next, all in shining armor and armed to the teeth. Or a place that's not food safe. Yeah, true. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. So, how did it all go wrong? I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I didn't know whether they actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I never got lost in the woods before. This time I did. I couldn't see well, there was blood rushing in my ears, and I felt dizzy. So, for some stupid reason, I led him along a path no one would ever should take. Past the riverbanks of the Shivermere. Home to the Mari Morgan. You know of the Mari Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men? Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. Aha, the Mari Morgan. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, he had to save me. He fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. And then the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. and I silently bid my farewell when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I still a laughing stock to of everyone of their gatherings. How am I supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, could have been worse. Could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in the quag mangrove. They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. But I didn't. So, what about your first encounter with the Hydra? Well, just a day after I arrived to guard the portal to the Dream Plane Avalon. Wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven. But I thought since it has fire breath, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amaranthine Hydra. And I have this whole speech prepared about how I look forward to having it around. And how its green scales match my hat. But it was so tall and intimidating that I forgot what I wanted to say. So I set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. Looked at my biscuits, then at me, and it said, "By the river and stars stand a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as the gilded ice, some things as changing as the Leviathan sea. And all chimeras hate mice, all hydras love tea." I thought to myself, wow, the Amaranthine Hydra gave me a riddle. A quest. Maybe this shall be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left. I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. Oh my god, Fable, no! Fable, no! I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest it know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. And I couldn't take it anymore, and I ran back and I apologized and I begged it for the answer. Turns out, it's just how it speaks. And I wanted tea. Did you get some? Yes. Then you completed its quest. 3 days late. If it needed an antidote, it would have died. Would haves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They change nothing. Adventurers don't come up with the neat, mistakeless bows. Yeah, adventurers don't come tied in these neat, mistakeless bows. Take me, for example. I can't even talk, and I'm a bartender. Your mistakes are part of your story, Fable. No matter how hard you try and shame yourselves away from them. Nice. We have I like you the same nonetheless, or just try and do better in the future. That's all you can do. Personally, this is kind of my motto. Just keep trying to do your best in the future. But also, I really think that she needs encouragement, and knowing that she does have friends is very good. I think that's very, very important for her. For them, fuck, keep misgendering characters. Riddle. Hey, Lynn. Yeah, it's a good sentiment, but it is definitely it is definitely standoffish in this moment. This is what I tell myself. It's not what you tell other people. Let's go with it. You do? Yeah, I don't care much for Fable the Flawless Hero. Don't think their stories would be very interesting. Fable, the messy adventurer with the heart of gold and an endearing personality, on the other hand. Great non-guy. Might even be my favorite regular. What is the great non-guy? Lamau non-guy. Like, don't tell anyone else I said that. I won't. Thank you, and keep. And because I like you so much, I'm gonna keep giving you free advice. I hope so. What do you have for me? You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here. How can I not be? Everything I touch falls apart. You know that isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me. But I seem to just get smaller. Okay, how is this not a nymph? How are you not a nymph? Except zucchinis. Can't figure out how to grow those. Yeah, they haven't destroyed the bar. So in a way, I'm like zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. You'll have to find that out then. That was very insightful. I was not expecting that. Yeah, still sus of being a nymph, right? Like, on a quest? For example. Don't you think I'm a little underleveled? Do you think that will change by sitting around? I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't and no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they got? What if I'm not? What if there's someone better? The best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2. And who knows? You might even end up forming a party. Oh. And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try? After all, I'm a very fast runner. If I screw up, I can run away real quick. That's the spirit. Okay. I, Fable, a great gardener, and, future hero, charmer of nymphs, just had to throw that in there, am going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And I shall return victorious. Did I do it right? Yes. Well done. Great job, non-guy. Let's go. I lead the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey? Yes. Do you have something that can make me nimble and quiet so that the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight it, I'm going to have to... Yeah, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe something to help me with diplomacy. Perhaps it's just a hungry lost lichen, after all, and needs only a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I'll leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please, keep it for one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. Could change the entire outcome of this quest. But of course you're already aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing. You only gave me that one lesson. This is truly the sequel to Valhalla deserved. Yeah, I want to play more. Like I have Coffee Talk, and I really want. You got the pet Anduin. All right, Andy, here you go, bud. There you go, bud. Here we go. Oh, why did the pet Andu not work for you, Dusklands? What the hell? Is it on a cooldown or something? Weird. Okay. We can either go... Oh, this is actually a choice. Maybe it's because you were feeding? Maybe. Alright. We actually get our choice on this one. Do we go for the Swift Strike for giving increased dexterity? Or do we go for the Spoken Heart? Which will help boost the charisma. And hopefully, you know, help them through some nasty dialogues. The pet bot discriminates against vaguely elven names. I'm not surprised. Oh god, okay, I need a drink real quick. And I dropped my fidget toy on the ground. Where's my fidget toy? There it is. It's not actually a fidget toy. The thing that I keep fidgeting with is actually reusable cable wires, like to like tie up and group cables. I have a giant clump of them, just kind of one connected to another from the move, and I've just been fidgeting with that the entire time. All right, I'm gonna close this up. Looks like we're making the Spoken Heart. All right, let's draw the recipe on the board here. It sounds like a good fidget toy. Honestly, it kind of is, because I'm able to like tear them up a little bit. I don't know if this comes through on the mic. Let's see if we can get some good audio for this. Yeah. And so I'm able to fidget, and that's nice. Oh yeah, that's good. That's the good shit. There we go. 3 parts that. Oh, what is that? That's one of these and one of these. There we go. Spoken Heart. There you go. Yeah, visual novel, like fidget toys while playing visual novels is really, really good for keeping my anxiety down. It's kind of necessary. It's kind of really, really necessary. So this ought to do it. Thank you. I feel much better. Braver. Farming. Wait. That sounds like I'm tending to a farm. There's a lot of farmers in Tergrin. I'm gonna protect them all. Or talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay. Because with your help, I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Yeah, exactly. Fidget toy, something to drink, nice calm game. It's just a relaxing time. Until I end up screaming trying to do a voice. Just surprise everyone with a ah! just to break up the tension on that one. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I need to get started. You got this, Fable. I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, I got this. Much better. Remember your daily affirmation words. You have value. You are loved. Just say that to yourself 10 times in the mirror. In the morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you can. Just throughout the day. And, you'll be feeling much better in no time. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday. Her adventures are fabled by default. Yes, that is true. She will be a fable forever. And I'd have to thank you properly if I ended up taking up a quest, so I brought you some Phoenix chilies from my garden. It seemed like it'd be something you would enjoy. They possess natural magical properties. If you plant it in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant. Hell yeah! Plant time! And consumption can pass onto mortals like us. Fuck yeah, more ingredients. Exactly. Oh, I think that last thing was supposed to be. Oh, and consumption can pass on to mortals like us. Exactly. I thought they might go well with your drinks. Oh, they will. Thank you, Fable. That was a very thoughtful gift. Well, since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in the few days, I'll take a look at them all together. Of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first, I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory. I hope she'll be alright. I really hope Fable will be alright. If you don't want to misgender someone, just use their name. Because, damn it, I'm dumb. I am so foolish. I hope they don't run into a clown. I do kind of hope they run into a nymph. Maybe they should. They could become friends. Fable the mighty hero and her best friend, the magical clown. Doesn't sound that good. No, that sounds pretty good. What if the werewolf is a clown? Oh my god, were-clown. You again. Me again. Who are you? Speaking of were-clowns. Someone who wants a drink. What kind? Drink. Yes, I get that. You try to be any more specific. That spoken heart one tasted fine. Thank you. Okay, I think this guy wants another spoken heart. They liked it. Yeah, they liked my drink. There you go, bud. Go, a little bit of this. A little bit of that. Spoken heart. Order up. Spoken heart just for you. Maybe it'll help you find a few more words. Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Might make me come back for more. Might not. Thank you. And enjoy. Charmin lad. Fucking heart for spoken heart. Fucking love it. Oh man, I must be mumbling or something. Caption's not liking my words today. Oh hey, it's some slimes. We might have some bone for them. Get them off these adventurers. Careful! You'll step on my cape. Oh shush. That's just bartender. Greetings, travelers. How may I help you? Ah, another one of those empty blabbers. All right, so we got vampire person and dwarven lady. Yeah. I say dwarven lady just because I live in hope, because fantasy media doesn't depict many dwarven ladies with beards. I'm here for dwarven ladies with beards, based on all of their descriptions. Like, I think we need to normalize dwarven women with beards in like fantasy media. I think it's very, very important. Like, I'm so sick of the dimorphism being like similar to humans. Right? Yeah, dwarven ladies should have the more epic beards of the two sexes. 100% agree. And dwarven laddies too. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we're here for all dwarves. We love them. We love these guys. We love these fellas. All right. Well, I can confidently say, but I'm all empty. I'm all but empty. Sorry. That's what they all say. I have not decided on a voice for that. What voice should I go for this lovely dwarf? I can't go. It's a little bit weird. I can't go low without it going into the barkeeper voice, or I guess slightly like the assassin dude. I guess the assassin dude goes a little bit low, but it's mostly the same. Let's get a feel for their character a little bit. Like, they don't really want to blabber and things like that. They don't really want to talk a whole lot. Seems like they've given you more dialogue options than most, but that don't convince me just yet. I understand. I'm sorry, actually, I don't understand. Whatever you do, don't pick the Sheldon Cooper voice. There's a Sheldon Cooper voice? Can I do a Sheldon Cooper voice? How would I actually... Hang on. I'm gonna do a attempt at Sheldon Cooper voice. I need to sit up straight. I need to sit up... Of course not. Probably forgot to give you enough intellect. Bazinga. Wouldn't surprise me if there actually wasn't a brain inside that skull. Like, it sounds like he's trying to do things playfully. I haven't watched Big Bang Theory in fucking years, though. Like, over a decade. Well, I'm sure there is. Have you checked? No, but I can assure you I'm different from your average background character. Sure. I must agree. You look much more delicious than most usually do. I like the teeth. Thank you. Though I should let you know I am not on the menu. Oh. Don't worry too much about him. He's just a tad quirky. We all are. I see. That thing on your shoulder, is it quirky too, or... What thing? Oh, my cape! Your cape? That's not his cape. That green fella on his shoulder is an ooze. Or what's left of it. And the rest of it is on you. Hi. Pretty tough to clean off. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to go Scottish, but I can't do accents. I asked how'd that happen? You just did. Well, maybe I can offer you two a drink in exchange for the story and your names. Yes, I love stories. Well then, may I have your name? No. But I shall tell it to you. I am Sir Alphonse Louis Frederic Dudet Dusang. It's long for Kyle. Kyle? Kyle. Well, Kyle, what can I offer you to drink? Gotta be careful giving your name in fantasy places, agree. Blood. But if you're out, we'll settle for something that tastes like blood. Or looks like it. Red is my favorite color. I'll look for something with red in it. Well. Order. Strength. Let's see. Well, Southern Brawler's pretty fucking red. See, I was thinking like the Sparking Nebula might be good. But, you know, blood. Blood time. Who am I kidding? Here you go, Andu. There you go. I forgot to draw it. Hang on. Southern Brawler. Here we go. Kill all this. And kill all that. Nope. Kill all that. There we go. Southern Brawler. Order up. Some almost blood for you, sir. Oh, thank you very kindly. This looks delicious. It also tastes delicious, very alive. Maybe as a chaser, you'll let me have a bite. What does the slime want? I don't know. I might just like give it a bone or something. No. Okay. And to whom may I offer the second drink? Rhea Frost Grip. Nice to meet. Yeah. Skip. Just serve me something strong, something that feels durable, tough like a mountain or the caves of Urge. One of those frosted lagoons looks enough. Coming right up. All right, last drink of the evening. Frosted Lagoon. Draw the recipe on the board. Get you big and strong, Andu. There you go. A little bit of combat ability in there. And a little bit of charisma to round out the rough attitude. Order up. A taste of her, just for you, valued customer number 2. Oh, are you hitting with the placeholder text? Let me try. I see you are many things, but not a liar. Tastes like a pile of rocks, just how I like it. So, Rhea, Kaya, what about that ooze-filled story? Fine, I guess you've earned it. Alright, picture me deep in the mountains of Dolvamere, with my trusty axe and a good drink by my side. There I was, minding my own business, digging for the good stuff, you know? Hit a gold vein earlier, deemed myself luckiest dwarf of all time. A real big old pile of gold. And suddenly, Big Ooze comes along and gone it was. This is a very boring story. Perhaps we can go look for my cape now? It's nearly sunrise. And the sun kills you? Oh, right. Did the ooze also eat the cape? Yes. No. Oh. Anyways, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior, but when that ooze slurped my gold, I had to do something. So I took my shovel and dug and hit until there was nothing left to use anymore. Well, almost nothing. So, did you dig out your gold? Silly fool, she dug out me. And guess what he was clinging on to? The gold? Oh yes, a big gold nugget. Should be enough to get me to Baruvia? And perhaps it'll even get me a dandy new cape. I don't think so, Sunshine. We had a deal. Ah, we did? Please allow me to ask a question. What was the deal again? I get you to Baruvia so you can participate in your fancy vampire banquet, and in return, I get the gold. But what about my cape? Where did you last see your cape? Don't even bother, it's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here. We fought cursed chests, many-eyed monstrosities, undead goons. I started to wonder, where in his life did this man put his cape? Where everyone puts their cape. Do you know where I put my capes? Where? In a wardrobe. Oh. So you can wear it inside the wardrobe land? What? No. Kyle, maybe we should find someone to retrieve your cape for you. We could? Phenomenal. I could put a quest for you, but I needed a little more information. Good luck with that. First, I need to know where you last saw your cape. I was getting ready for the annual vampire banquet hosted by Lord Strux of Barovia. Baruvia? While getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course you cannot find it. The cape of invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody sometimes. Which is truly unfortunate when you want to wear it for an important event. We all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampiric status. Of course, of course. Then what of the last vampire event you wore a cape to? My wedding. Your wedding? When I got married to my sweet Evelyn, I had to wear my most treasured cape to show how important she was to me. Evelyn, the vampiric Countess Evelyn residing in Marrow Castle? That would be her. Congratulations. Are you still married? Ugh, of course not. I hate her. Every inch of her body. Turns out she just wanted... Spit it out. Oh. What? My cape? Ah, rats, here we go again. My sweet Evelyn stole my cape. So, what now? That little, mean, vicious, beautiful beast. Ah! That thief of thieves robbed me of my most precious possession. Wouldn't that be your heart? No. I had that taken out centuries ago, but my cape. I never lived without that. Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn. How could you do this to me? I trusted her with all I had. That's rough, bud. Perhaps, innkeeper, that's your name, right? Sure. Do you think there's a courageous adventurer out there brave enough to retrieve my precious cape for me? It's just that I love that people ask me if my name is Innkeeper, and I'm just like, yeah, sure, fuck it, why not? I'm afraid my sweetest Evelyn will kill me on sight if I set foot in her villa again. Yes, I think we can find such an adventurer. We're setting up that search right now. So, where could a brave adventurer find Marrow Castle? Deep past the abyss of dread, at the foot of a mountain range that looks like a witch's bosom, towers the mansion of my dear Evelyn, Queen of Darkness, Temptress of Men, Flamenco champion of 1467. The right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape with their life. But be wary, she bites. And she may be invisible now. Alright, I think that's everything I got. I'll write up a quest for you, and I'll make sure to have your cape back in no time. I hope so. That reminds me. Not another cursed monologue. Innkeeper, quickly, another drink. I don't think I can make it through another tale of woe without some artificial stamina. I need another lagoon. I'll see what I can do. Alright. We are here. We have an order, but it is time to switch games. We have our order, but it is time to switch our games over. So we will do that. I really like this this note system. It's so weird. Can you pet Andy one more time? You can pet Andy one more time. Then we're probably gonna go on break, and then when we come back, we'll be playing some Hyper Light Drifter. There we go. There we go. Sorry, someone just sent me like a message saying that I should play a game that looks strange. It's very particular. Okay. In that case, we'll be going on break. It looks like everyone is set and ready to go with the new game, so I will get that all set and ready to go. Yep. See you when we come back from our break.